Welcome to Going the Extra Mile, a podcast brought to you by Newleaf Training and Development. Each edition is sure to lift your spirit and encourage you in today's working world. Enjoy!
I love singing, but for some reason, I just don't like whistling. There's something about whistling that sounds like chalk scratching on a blackboard to me. I enjoy singing so much that I joined the choir at my church a few years back. There are about 100 of us in the choir, and to my surprise, can you believe it? There are actually other parts beside tenors. I've come to love hearing all the different parts of the choir: sopranos, altos, baritones, and the real men they call bass. A few months ago, as we were lining up to head into service, the male tenors were standing opposite the bass section. Always one for a little light humour, I cast a line out to one of my bass friends, Randy. Do you ever get the urge, Randy, to come and join the cool kids and sing with the tenors? And without missing a beat, he replied, "Not really, I prefer singing with the men, Paul." Charming. The baritones can be a little subtler in their banter, and my baritone friend Richard, who I love dearly, said I could join their section when my voice broke. During a recent rehearsal with the full orchestra, it dawned on me that the workplace is a lot like a choir and an orchestra. They're independent forces working together interdependently to provide wonderful service. In my mind, this equates to how organizations and their vendors can work together to provide a service or product to their customers exceptionally well. Just as we hear four parts in the choir, similarly, an orchestra is divided also into four parts. We have woodwinds, brass, percussion, and strings. And each of these elements is good to hear on its own, but they become truly great when they all work together to create an outstanding opus. So 4 choir parts plus 4 orchestra parts give us 8 functions in total. This is very similar to the 8 essential functions we see within any organization. I mean, count them off with me: sales and marketing, research and development, information technology, finance, operations, maintenance, human resources, and legal. They're the main 8. These independent departments do good work on their own, but when they sing and play well together, metaphorically speaking, they can absolutely sound wonderful. During the last 18 years of consulting with organizations around the world, we've heard some wonderful choirs and orchestras at work, and some clients and others not so much. What I've found can make all the difference, which I'm sure you would agree with me on, is the quality of leadership. The musical director of our choir and orchestra is a man of exceptional character and exceptional competence. His name is Peter. And it's very evident that he loves what he does, and it shows. He deeply cares about each of us. He has an amazing attention to detail. He starts and ends rehearsals on time. Peter ensures that we take time to celebrate being together, whether it's our birthdays, achievements, or seasonal gatherings. He really acts as the glue, and he keeps that tight between us. Therein lies the problem, isn't it, with most workplaces? They often have leaders who lack character and or lack competence. Some leaders only care about their own rewards and don't really care about other people. Few leaders want to celebrate the success of others. Most leaders lose sight of what their customers are actually hiring them to do. And the vast majority of leaders cannot identify their own mission statement from a host of others, meaning they personally lack clarity on the purpose of the organization they're actually meant to be directing. Maybe there's something in the old adage of whistling while you work, and I've come to realize that workplaces can create a wonderful opus for their customers by partnering well with vendors, by placing outstanding leaders at the top of their organizational chart. It can help orchestrate greatness across all departments through the players, the employees. Interestingly, when I think about it, within truly great organizations that we've served, I do sometimes seem to hear more people whistling and singing in the hallways and office areas, and I think they must be tenors.
I hope you found that short story useful, and if you did, feel free to rate, review, and share this podcast. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we also invite you to check out our other weekly podcast, Take 5, an inspiring interview with a leader worth listening to. Bye for now.